Let's jump into the Facebook Ads Manager. I'm going to show you exactly how you can make custom audiences so that you can retarget people, become a local celebrity, and make more money. I'm Nick Carpenter. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button and the bell so you can get notified every time we drop new videos. I say we, but really it's just me dropping videos. But it's me and you together, brother. Right? So, anyways, today we're going to talk about Facebook custom audiences, why you should set up custom audiences, what are they for, and exactly how you do it. So, I'm going to jump in, share my screen, and let's get into the Facebook Ads Manager. All right, so once you're on Facebook, what you do is over here in this left-hand side menu, just go to see more and go down, and you're going to go into the Ads Manager. All right, so once your ads manager pops up, over here in the left-hand side, you can see there's one right here that says audiences, okay? So you're gonna click on audiences, and this is where all your custom audiences are gonna be stored and built. All right, so I'm gonna show you a few different ones that you can do. So if you just click on this blue Create Audience button, we're gonna go right here on Custom Audience, and here's the different options that you can see here, okay? So let's just talk about the options that they're gonna give you. So number one is you can put the Facebook pixel on your website and you can be able to track everybody that visits any website that has your pixel code on it, right? So obviously, if you're a loan officer or mortgage broker, you should definitely have your pixel on your mortgage website so that anybody who goes there to fill out an application or they're just doing some due diligence or some digging about who you are or they find you online, we want to make sure to stay in front of those people, right? So you can do that with your website. Number two is you can do it with a customer list. All right. So imagine you can actually export your entire past client database out of your CRM and you can upload that into Facebook and you can now be able to run ads to people who are in your CRM, right? So it's just another way, like instead of just getting a once a week email from you, now they can also be seeing your ads online on Facebook, Instagram, other places out there that Facebook has ads. Because Facebook has ads on like 3 million websites. So there's plenty of places where people are going to see you. All right, so that's cool about your database. All right, app activity doesn't really apply to us. Offline activity, same thing, doesn't really apply. Catalog doesn't really apply. But now most of these do, okay? So you got video, so you can actually retarget people who watch your videos on Facebook. Now it has to be videos on your business page, right? Not your personal profile, but you can retarget people that watch even just 3 seconds of your video all the way up to 95% of the video. All right, next you can target people who have clicked into your lead forms. So if you're running lead generation ads and you're using the Facebook lead form, anybody who clicks that lead form open is going to get caught in this audience, whether they became a lead or not. You can choose either one. You can choose people who completed the form, didn't complete the form, or both, which is what I like to do. All right, next you got your Instagram account. So we can connect your Instagram account to Facebook ads. And now anybody who engages with your Instagram account can also be caught in your retargeting. Okay. Um, Other one is events. So if you host either database type of events, or especially if you're hosting realtor events, using like a once a month class, you can create the classes as a Facebook event and everybody's promoting that Facebook event link. And now all the realtors who click on the Facebook event, whether they show up to the class or not, Facebook captures them here and we can be able to stay in front of them, using this retargeting local celebrity system. All right, last one is your Facebook page. So this will capture anybody who clicks on your page, likes a post, likes your page, comments on a post, sends your page a message, any of these type of things. And so anybody who ever goes to your page, now we can kind of stay in front of them and follow them around a little bit, right? So I'm going to show you exactly how this works. I just used the video as an example. So hopefully you're not actually seeing this, but let me hide that real fast, just in case. All right, so if we select video, we hit next. You can see it's going to give us some choices here, right? So it's going to say choose an engagement type. So here's what I was just saying, okay? So you can go from people who watch 3 seconds of your video, which is obviously going to be the most amount of people, but also the least qualified people, all the way up to 95%. Now, if you're ever running ads on Facebook for video views and they have one option where you can target for what they call through plays. And that's right here, what you can see is 15 seconds of your video or the through play. So you could also target people who have seen your ads, watched at least 15 seconds of a video, because that would be some indication that they're at least semi interested in what you're talking about, right? I mean, the truth is, people can watch 3 seconds of a video accidentally by not scrolling fast enough or whatever, you know? So something to consider. I mean, I'm a fan of running ads to people that watch 3 seconds if it's the right people, you know? Otherwise, I usually would go with like a more like a through play. But very rarely am I doing anything up here, you know? I mean, man, that'd be like incredibly qualified people that watch 95% of a video, though. So, anyways, I usually try to keep it just simple, man. Instead of making all this weird complication, it's like just pick one, you know? So pick just the through plays. All right. So then on video views, it's going to give you a 365-day retention. That means that if somebody watches a video today, for the next year, they're going to be caught in this retargeting audience. And every time they watch another video, it pulls them back into the audience. Okay, every audience isn't a year long. Some of them are only 90 days, for example. But with video views, they give you a full year. So that's pretty awesome. So if you think about like if you can just get people to watch one video a year, they'll never leave your retargeting audience. I mean, that's kind of crazy, right? So it's, you know, again, why I love this. Okay. Now you see right here, after you select how much of your video that you want people to watch, it says right here, select videos. Okay. So this is where it's going to allow you to go to your page. You know, let's say, for example, you know, since I'm doing this in Sweet Lou's account, right, we could go to his Facebook page and you can select all the videos that he has posted over there. You can see in some cases, right, they're only getting a few views, but that's okay. We're going to still be able to grab, we're going to still be able to grab all those people. We can continue going. Okay. So you can just keep going through this list and you can just keep adding the videos over here. Right now, once we hit confirm, you can see right here, it'll show you how many videos, how many videos you have that you're using for the retargeting. Then what you do is just come down here, give it a name, and then create the audience. And then you'll see that it's available right here in your custom audiences. Now, it'll say populating for a little bit, but you could go ahead and set up an ad if you wanted to and be able to run an ad to the video views list. Now, in this case, in this account, you can see we already have a lot of these set up, right? Instagram retargeting, Facebook page engagement, form opens, video views. We have these, some different things. Now, if you're starting to upload a list of people, you're going to notice that it has this right here where it says accept the terms. Okay, so it's going to make you hit that, and it's going to give this now. These are requirements based on the new, what do you want to call it? Where they started basically the special ad category. All right, so like I don't know, maybe it's been 2 years now that Facebook came out with this, but they came out with this thing called special ad categories where if you're running a mortgage ad or a real estate ad, then you have to select the special category. And essentially, it takes away some targeting and gives you some limited options when you're running housing or mortgage ads because they want to make sure that they're compliant, right? They got sued by the federal government for basically allowing people to discriminate, which is like what every advertising platform does, right? I mean, you can go to Google and you can still do all the same discrimination that Facebook got in trouble for. So it's kind of interesting. But anyways, now when you're bringing a list into Facebook, they make you accept the terms that basically says, that you're accepting the terms that people opted in, right? You're not cold messaging people. Right here, if you actually want to read the full terms, you can click on this custom audience terms and it'll bring up the full list. And again, if you have never read through this isn't that long. I mean, if you're in the mortgage business, you're used to reading long stuff. So like, it's not a big deal. And you might consider just reading through here one time so that you actually know what you're agreeing to, right? Because I think that's important. But one thing is that they don't want you to buy a list and upload it here. So if you're uploading a list, they want it to be people who have opted in, who are your customers, who have worked with you, or know that they're going to be marketed in some way. They really are trying to discourage people from buying a list from there's tons of lead sources out there, obviously. So from buying a list and then being able to run ads to people based on their personal information without their consent. And so that's basically what they're trying to get everybody to agree to. Okay. Um, so yeah, basically every time you make a custom audience, right, just come back over here, hit custom audience again, and then make another one and just go through here. And like I said, the main ones that you need to make in the beginning is going to be like these five here, right? Video views, lead form engagements, Instagram account, Facebook events, and your Facebook page. And then get somebody, if you don't know how to, get somebody to help you put the Facebook pixel on your website so that you can be tracking there. And as a little bonus tip, since you're still here on the video, is imagine if you could get your pixel put on realtors' websites, right? So imagine like you could find if your realtors don't have the pixel on their site, you could help them get their code. Maybe you add your code in also, and now your pixel code is tracking all the stuff happening on a realtor's website as well. So I would say that's kind of like gray area, but also very effective. Okay. Last thing I want to mention about custom audiences is that if you're uploading a customer list, I'm going to show you because I think it'll give us the template. If you go to customer list, download this template right here, and you can see how they want it to look. The main thing that's only going to be important, I mean, people's names and phone numbers and stuff and email addresses basically look the same. But the one thing that you have to do is on cell phone numbers, it has to have a +1 at the beginning. It has to have the country code. Okay, so instead of it just being like 1555, that being the number, it has to be like +1. Then I don't think do you have to put the other one? I don't think you have to put the other second one. But anyways, look at the template, follow the template. But that's the biggest thing is if you don't put the country code, that +1 on the phone numbers, then it will not use the phone numbers to find people. Okay, so it has to have the country code. So just remember that. Like if you're going to upload your database, just take that extra step, do it the right way. It's pretty simple to add the +1 in Google Sheets. If you just Google that, you'll find some YouTube videos that teach you how to do it, or find a nerd or whatever in your office or somebody that knows how to do this better than you and get that done. But if you're going to go through all these steps, just add the +1, right? Anyhow, I hope this was valuable. If you have questions about how to do custom audiences, then let me know, right? Let me know in the comments if there's something specific that didn't make any sense here. But these down here, Facebook is always tracking this stuff, whether you have the audiences created or not. So it's pretty cool that I actually wonder about that. I'm going to try to find out, and I'm going to drop a comment if I find this out, is do the audiences build retroactively? So does it go backwards and find people that engage with the forums and watch the videos? And I think the answer is yes. Okay, I think the answer is yes, because they're always tracking that data, so it's easy for them to compile it. Okay. So anyways, this is how you become the local celebrity, right? I'm going to drop the link to my other video if you didn't watch the video already about the fact that Mortgage Voldemort is trying to hold you hostage. I'm going to link that right around here. And that's where this whole concept came from, right? We were like talking about custom audiences, figured I should just dive in and actually show you guys how to do it sooner than later. And so that's how, if you're a loan officer, if you're a mortgage broker, that's how you create custom audiences in Facebook, is how you can stay in front of your database and anybody who engages with you online so that you can be able to build a business, you can build a relationship with them over time and ultimately be able to earn their business. So wanted to show you that now, and I hope you're awesome. If you have ideas, questions, things you want me to cover, drop them in the comments. I really appreciate people's ideas, and we'll see you on the next one. Later.